celebrating a national champion. For the first time, calls for something extra special. On the campus of LSU today, a parade that's been decades in the making as Tiger fans celebrate the women's basketball team's historic run to a national title. This is why Tickfaw native Kim Mulkey came home to be a part of this, to take that championship stroll down Victory Hill. Today is that day.
It is a big day for the LSU Tigers as they celebrate their championship, and you know the best way to celebrate a new trophy?
Oh, yeah.
With a parade. It's what Louisiana does best, right? And we've got this big event covered for you on the parade route. Reporters Sean Fazan and Maddie Kurth are there.
That's right. Sean is at the beginning of the route. Maddie is by the PMAC, where the parade moves indoors, where the Tigers will be presented that national championship trophy yet again. This is the first time this has ever happened for the basketball team, men or women, as you mentioned. As these people started piling in, because I know about an hour ago it was pretty empty around there, but it seems like these Tiger fans understand the significance of what's going on today, don't they, based on the crowd being 4 and 5 deep?
There's no doubt about it. In fact, earlier, we got here about an hour and a half ago, we were a little concerned, at least by the start of the parade route, that, I don't know, maybe it wasn't going to be quite as crowded as we thought, but within the last hour and a half, it really picked up here. And I don't know if you can see the crowds off to the side as we get more of the floats in the action here, but it's really picked up. The mayor of Baton Rouge, Sharon Weston Broome, it has really been, especially within the last hour or so, the crowds have really picked up. You can certainly sense the historic accomplishment that LSU women's basketball team was able to achieve here. A historic run, and frankly a run I'm not sure even they saw coming until they got to that NCAA tournament and beat up on everybody, culminating with that big win against Iowa.
Maddie, judging by the crowds out there, it looks like so many people are so excited. I know you're kind of a little farther down the parade route. Can you just kind of put into perspective how many people are out there from start to finish on this parade route?
Oh, Madeline, it's thousands. I mean, they're showing up and they're showing out here where we've got to be at some points 10 rows of people thick as you really get closer to the PMAC. And so people are here, they are ready, they are rowdy. I don't know that we're going to catch much, right? I think it's more about the celebration, the screaming, the atmosphere. Just being here is a reward enough for all these folks. And, you know, a lot of students, they get out of class. Why not just stop on a parade route, catch a parade on your way back to the dorm? I would do it if I were them.
Maddie, I know that there may have been a little concern about having this parade in the middle of the week, just after people getting off from work. And as of like 45 minutes to an hour ago, the streets were pretty thin. But it seems like everyone seems to understand the significance of this. I think back to 2004 to 2008 when they had those really great teams, Simone Augustus, Sylvia Fowles. They could make it to the Final Four but couldn't get past it, including here in New Orleans. Maybe some of the people that are out there today thought they would never see something like this when it comes to the lady basketball team.
Yeah, no kidding. And I think that is the overall message here. People are excited when LSU wins, right? That's a given. It'll always be that way. But we're even more excited when we make program history. And you know, I'm talking to some future Tiger athletes out here, some little ones. And the girls are just amped by this, right? They told me earlier, the girls are doing better than the boys, and how great does that feel? So it's really inspiring, right? Not only exciting for a fan, but exciting for some future Tigers here that see themselves in these players. So Kim Mulkey being a homegrown girl, it just hits a little bit harder.
Now, the hard part is winning it again, but when she gets to the championship games, all she knows how to do is win it because she's 4-0.
That she is 4-0 in national championship game appearances. And look, I mean, it's different when she brings a championship trophy back home. Tickfaw native, yeah, you can tell she is just, and she got emotional.
Yeah.
At, you know, the minute 30 mark in the fourth quarter in the national championship game, and she spoke after the game. She was like, I don't normally get emotional, but it's just, you know, she looked over across the court and she saw her family, and she realized what she was doing for the state of Louisiana. And I just know as much as LSU fans are so excited and so happy for this, Kim Mulkey is the same level of excitement and happy for the state of Louisiana and for LSU fans.
And you can hear the proudness in her voice, the pride in her voice when she talked about LSU basketball and her reasons for coming back here, the state school. They haven't done what they were supposed to do back in the early 2000s, and she saw the potential. And to have 9 new players this year and mold that team. Listen, I'm one of those that was questioning the early schedule. I'm like, they're beating teams, they're scoring 100 points plus per game and killing teams. But her point was that let's build the confidence. We've got, I know what I've got here, and build continuity with these 9 new players, what we have already coming back. And it worked.